Hi, Scorpio. Thank you for coming by, you guys. I hope your new year is off to a good start. Scorpio, I'm here to do a love reading for you today. Lately, the ones I've been doing for you have been a little bit challenging, but very personal as well. So I thought maybe today we'd take a look, hopefully get the other side of the story for some of you, those of you who have been resonating with that energy lately. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, really any important Scorpio placement in your natal chart. If you're here to cross watch, that's great, you're welcome. Just keep in mind that these energies could be vice versa, definitely interchangeable. It can ebb and flow throughout the reading even. We're dealing with energy, so it works that way. All right, let's get into it, you guys. For the whole month of December, Venus was in your sign, Scorpio, so lots of action, lots going on. Let's see, what do we have? Who's coming in for my Scorpio friends from the Romance Angels? Okay. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Wow, something very serious. It could be somebody you already have a connection with, i.e. you've been married to them for a while. Could be dealing with a pre-existing relationship or the potential to go that far. Let's get one more. Okay. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It could have something to do with an existing relationship. Maybe it's headed towards commitment, but there's something standing in the way at the moment. Addictions don't necessarily have to be substance-based, but they can be. Could also be behavioral patterns, different things. Food. All right. From the Lover's Oracle, what do we have for Scorpio? Who's coming in? Marriage and addictions. Sexual freedom. Okay. Scorpio. This person could, or yourself, could have wanted sexual freedom. Could have been a pre-existing, like a marriage or a long-term relationship, or one of you wanted some freedom to experiment, and that's what you manifested on the bottom of the deck. This is feeling rather complex, but let's see where we go with it, Scorpio. Let's see some of the more physical or sexual components in this situation. Okay. Body positive and sexual freedom. Maybe there was just some experimentation that this person wanted to do. Maybe they want to do that with you. All right. Let's see what happens, Scorpio. If you're still with me, my friends, I'm into it. Let's go. Okay. It could be the Venus that was in your sign for that whole month. All right. What do we got? Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo. But it's also a sign about nurturing. And this body positive has that component to it as well. Maybe you make them feel good about who they are, Scorpio. And that's why, and with this codependency, that could be part of it too. Like the way you make them feel. All right, we have transits. As the planets move through the different signs and through the sky, it causes various changes to unfold, of course. And that could be what this is about, a transitional phase. Oh yeah, this says transition. Okay. Let's get another one. And the sixth house, Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. Strong energy already. But the sixth house is also about what's good for us, what sustains us, what supports us and nurtures us. And with this codependency, with addictions and sexual freedom, that could be the issue. You make them feel good. Do they feel accepted with you sexually? We have the third house on the bottom of the deck, communication. All right, let's go. Let's get into it, Scorpio. This looks deep. Let's go to the Pulp Tarot. Let's see what this person has on their mind. Okay. What are they thinking about? The Eight of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of Wands is about having way too much passion at times. It's where you cannot control the output, the floodgate. And with messages, there could have been a lot of that activity. It is the same story. So we're looking at their side now, Scorpio. I had a feeling. But this is a lot of rushing, passionate action and energy. And the Three of Swords is associated, so it caused a lot of pain in this situation. And maybe the need to go that fast and exert that much passion towards you could be due to heartbreak in their past. Okay. How do they feel about you? The Hierophant, very committed. You're what's good for them, Scorpio. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, and it's very nurturing as well, but it's supportive. It's the structures we build that we abide by, our belief systems. It could be marriage. It's definitely commitment. And this Eight of Swords, or this Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, what's on their mind is that they have some kind of, they feel addiction to sexual freedom. Okay. Or they approached you in this way in the past, Scorpio, and that caused a lot of pain. Let's see the actions they plan to take toward you. The Page of Pentacles, very serious. They've been working on something stable. They want to make an offer, but it's coming in a little shy. With the Hierophant, it is the beginning of commitment, though. All right. Again, I keep getting, you're what's good for them. Let's see how they see you, Scorpio. Let's see. No, that's too many. How do they see Scorpio? The Chariot, Cancer's major arcana. They see you as the way forward, as the victory, as maybe even the freedom. Okay. The Chariot is very emotional too, being water energy. So maybe they see you as the source of the way forward. Okay, let's see what's in the challenges. The Chariot, wow. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is what this plan is about, right? That's what the page is holding here. And it is a stable new beginning. It's a seed that can be planted. Pentacles are things we can see, feel, touch, hold, count on. Things that grow. The Hierophant is like that too. The Ace of Pentacles is in the challenge. All right, what's the potential outcome? This has to do with sustainability of some kind. Scorpio, intriguing. The Empress. Taurus and Libra's major arcana, Venus energy, divine feminine. Now the Empress could be you, Scorpio, standing in the understanding of all of this kind of activity with the sexual freedom and the Eight of Wands and stuff isn't where it's at, maybe. This is you knowing what you deserve and waiting for the arrival of that. You're very intuitive, Scorps. You probably know that it's coming. And whatever this offer is can bring you into this energy more so. There is an expectancy with this Empress for sure. Okay. Let's do some clarifications with the wild unknown. Let me see this Three of Swords. What does this have to do with? Scorpio energy with death and rebirth, so you put it to an end. Because you were like, no way. I've been picking that up in your readings too. And this was very heartbreaking to them. Or they're heartbroken over the way, like they want to do some kind of healing here with you. Death and transformation can also have to do with codependencies and addictions. It is the 8th house. It's your house, Scorpio. So maybe they're waiting for you to recover in some way from this. Take it as it resonates, you guys. The readings have been like this lately. Death. Yeah. The Fool. Aries major. And the Fool is a brand new beginning. So it's either that they are wanting to tell you, on their mind that they've transformed from whatever this sexual freedom. It could be an addiction, a sex addiction, but whatever it is. And they're coming in with this fresh beginner's mind. Or they're waiting to see if you've done this transformation. Maybe you caused this in them. And because we have the Hierophant, that commitment in their heart, let's see what's happening with the Hierophant. Whoa, this reading's quite beautiful. I'm getting emotional all of a sudden. The Five of Pentacles, Earth energy. You definitely could be dealing with an earth sign here, Scorpio. But the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant is like, they're feeling lack. They're sad about this. Because they have this full-on commitment. With the Five of Pentacles, you can see how that rose is like losing its bloom. It's not getting enough nurturing. But they remain here with the Hierophant in an area of commitment. Let's see the Five of Pentacles. What's this about? The Knight of Swords. Air. The Knight of Swords is impulsive communication. It's nervous. Now, was there something that was said? Because I already got that energy. Or they want to come toward you because they feel lack without you, like they miss you. The Knight of Swords in the heart, yeah. It's almost like they're upset. They're urgent about how much they miss you. One more on this Knight of Swords. What is this about for Scorpio? We have strength and the Five of Cups. Leo energy with strength. Yeah, they miss you. That's what it is. And they're still holding on though. Leo is a very loyal energy with the Hierophant and strength. They're waiting for some kind of transformation to happen. Let me see the Page of Pentacles. That's the actions they plan to take. And that's solidity. Okay. The Seven of Cups. They've been fantasizing about this, dreaming about this, coming up with some kind of plan. Seven of Cups, please, water. And the Tower. Maybe they're confused as to where you're at. The Tower and the Seven of Cups. That's sudden change and disruption. And maybe it caused, okay, one more. They plan to come in quick, that's for sure. And they have some kind of fantasy or dream that they want to present to you, Scorps. The High Priestess. You're definitely the High Priestess. I'm getting that heavy intuitive energy because you do know this is coming. All right. With the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups too, it can be about dreams, even co-dreams. All right. Chariot. Interesting. Like co-dreaming, or they're seeing you as the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. I mentioned all that water energy as being their way forward. This is like a groundswell. It's everything. Those rainbows are the dreams. More water energy. Why is the Ten of Cups? Why did they see Scorpio as the... Okay. How many? All right. Oh, the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. The Five of Swords is about surrendering. Inside themselves, they could have been going through some kind of... Or it was you, dilemma about the meaning of this relationship and how deep it went. But with the Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, it's like the ultimate partnership. And in their heart for you, Scorpio, is the Hierophant. So they see that. But they maybe think you don't. Or they could be, yeah, it's like you need to surrender to it. Or they do. I'm sorry, I keep going back and forth. Take it as it resonates. There's so much water here. It's kind of hard to discern. Let's see the Ace of Pentacles in the challenge. The Empress, you guys. And the Empress is the outcome. That's what I said, Scorps. You're like, well, okay, but bring the thing I can count on. Bring the plan. Bring the seed. Bring the real. Because one thing about the Ten of Cups, especially with all of these rainbow colors here, it can feel a little bit illusionary. It can be too much water. Especially with the 7 here, because that can be dreaminess. Wow. Okay. Why is the Empress challenged? What is this Ace of Pentacles? You're waiting for the real thing. The 9 of Cups. You're waiting for all of it. And that's what will make you happy. That's what you want. And now we have the Empress in the outcome. Full emotional fulfillment. Why is the Empress here? You're like, I'm good on my own. I'm pretty emotionally level and fulfilled. They're seeing you as the 10 of Cups, but in the challenge is the 9 of Cups and the Empress. It has to be real or you're not going in. I've been picking this up for you, Scorpio, and they know this. That's why the Hierophant is in the heart. They definitely miss you, but they might feel like they're not in a position to offer you that yet. Let me see the Empress in the outcome, though, because it moves out of a place of challenge. 10 of Wands, the end of a long and difficult cycle, the end of a burden. But also, Scorpio, maybe you are getting tired of waiting for this cycle to end. Let me see. It doesn't look like you're in communication right now. 10 of Wands and the Star. Aquarius is major. This can mean towards Aquarius season, which is at the end of January, coming up fast. But also a wish, a hope. Yeah, this could be you, like I said, holding out hope. But it is getting heavy for you, Scorpio. Let me see why. What's going to happen here? The Sun. Beautiful, good, enlightenment, the new beginning, joy, happiness, Scorpio. This is Leo energy. We have Leo and Aquarius in opposition here. Interesting, because there is a full moon in Leo coming up. I think it's February 7th. So that could be a bit of a timing thing as well. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Water energy, there you are, Scorpio. Keeping your feelings level. And I like what I see here with this Empress energy, because you're knowing, right? You're like, the emotional fulfillment part I've got going on. I need something real. The Knight of Wands, and they take action from the Page to the Knight. That's good. Look who it is. The Emperor coming in on the bottom of the deck. Wow, Scorpio, the Empress and the Emperor. That's when the Pentacle comes in. And again, always, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about the real investment, the time, the energy, whatever it is to provide with that stable other half. That's what the 10 of Cups is. So that's why it's a challenge, right? Because you're like, I already have the 9. Okay, one more. What is this Emperor gonna, okay. The 7 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. There is plans being made here that aren't being said. Earth energy, that's who can offer the Pentacle. That's investment. And in their heart is the Hierophant. They know that, but it's like they need, there's something happening that they're recovering from. It could have to do with their money as well, their stability. I love this 7 of Swords. Look at that foxy fox. It's like there's only certain things you're allowed to see. Swords are about awareness, clarity. See them hanging above the fox? But underneath is that one sort of truth, Scorpio. And you definitely know that. You're sussing something out here. I see your energy all over the place. Okay, let's get you some oracles to close this off. Interesting reading, Scorpio. I like this for you. Let's go to the wisdom. Unfinished symphony and time for a nap. The unfinished symphony kind of speaks for itself because this is a continuing story, like I said, with the progressions here. It is, see, they want this to be sustainable. Just not sure about the sexual freedom part. Maybe, like I said, maybe you make them feel good about themselves, which is beautiful. And time for a nap. After all of this, 8 of Wands, death and rebirth, and then the Fool reemerges. I say there could be silence happening right now. Something's transforming, but it definitely isn't done. The Sun comes in at the end. Let's close. Oh no, you know what? Let's try my new Oracle deck, Scorpio, the Citadel. An amazing deck that I'm still learning. So I go heavy intuition on this one. You can interpret along with me, my friends. I would love that. Okay. From the Citadel, we have the Catalyst, radical changes in taking control. Look at that card, Scorpio. As I said, with death and rebirth, you are probably the catalyst in this person's life. Scorpio often is. You do rule the 8th house. You are death and rebirth. There's something about involvement with a Scorpio that does cause that rebirth. The founder, foundations, and community. Well, that is interesting because I do see that, right? Like they want to set a foundation with you. It does involve marriage. And we have the Empress energy here, what you deserve. And that's what you want. The whole thing, right, Scorpio? Okay, now let's close it off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, so take it as it resonates. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. I'll say you're coming through super strong, and your intuition is intact. I like that. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yes, because there's a transformation happening with this person, for sure. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And that's what's happening here, right? Like you're challenging them to level up. That's why the Emperor was on the bottom of the deck in the subconscious. The Emperor is on the rise. You're here in Empress energy being like, I'm good. You do what you got to do, and then we'll do this. That's nice, Scorpio. Okay. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's what's happening here with the Sun and the Star. Very nice. All right, Scorpio, I'm just so happy for you. This is such a beautiful other side to the story. Because like I said, those love readings for you lately have been challenging. But it's a process that has its rewards, and we can see that here. Okay, my friends, I hope this resonated. I hope it helped. Take what resonated and leave what doesn't. What I mean when I say that is, if you try to force yourself into the reading anywhere, it's not going to be useful. You don't have to, the whole reading doesn't have to apply for you to get some messages that do. I love you guys so much, Scorps. I'll see you soon. Namaste.